Good day to you boys and girls and all you other slackers. I'm Dene Botha and you're watching the 6th episode of Boom+27, your bi-weekly intake of local and international popular art and culture. Stay tuned as we check out the Cape Town event of the Wrigley's 5 Gum Experience with Etienne de Crecy, a first-hand account of the 64th Cannes International Film Festival by Etienne Stefanidi, and our new What's Your Story, Porselynnkas.
We thought that the audience will love what we were doing, but it turned out like we were scaring them or we were chasing them away.
We catch up with Etienne Zita, the director of the Encounters SA International Documentary Film Festival. Also on OneSmallSeed.tv is the latest music video by UNKLE featuring Nick Cave and an 8-minute film noir animation Dripped about none other than Jackson Pollock. Competition-wise, we have tickets for the Balkanology Greek Mythology party in Jozi and Cape Town, the New Religion Clothing Competition and Southern Comfort's Creative Exchange campaign. So from the south of France to the south of Africa, and in no particular order, it's all lights, camera, action. First off, we take you to the Wrigley's 5 Gum Etienne de Crecy experience that took place at Workshop 17 at the V&A Waterfront on the 28th of May. Being renowned for starting the French Touch House movement in the early 90s and working alongside big industry names like Air, Cassius and Daft Punk, this 42-year-old producer, DJ, remixer delivered his first Cape Town performance. Resonating from inside his cube, his beats lasted for about an hour and a half and the set was epic. Another visual experience that recently took place was the 64th Cannes International Film Festival 2011 in Cannes. Yep, that's in France. Etienne Stefanidi delivered an exclusive 3-part review of this world-famous film festival, which ran from the 11th to the 22nd of May. To find out more, visit OneSmallSeed.com. Back on our home shores, OneSmallSeed TV sat down with director-editor Matthew Khalil and artist, clown and performance poet Shaka S. September to discuss the making of the documentary Porselynnkas.
While I was editing this documentary, I thought there were 2 ways we could go. The one way was either like a real historical account of what happened, starting in 95 and 96, 97, and following every event. But the other thing was a more human story about Shaka going on a journey looking for his old friends and cream pieing them in the face.
Yeah, we couldn't quite make sense of it either, but digging a little bit deeper, we found out that Porselynnkas was in fact a recognized Stellenbosch art movement that executed numerous poetry happenings, distributed poetry volumes, made music, broadcast a radio drama, and caused a whole lot of anarchy and chaos in the theatre community in the late 90s.
If he stands up and in any way tries to defend himself, then he's an extremist.
The 13th annual Encounters Documentary Film Festival returns to Cape Town and Johannesburg from the 10th to the 26th of June. Encounters is widely acclaimed as Africa's most prestigious documentary festival, and this year's selection features 37 films from 14 countries spanning across 5 continents. It includes 11 world premieres, 19 South African films, and 17 international films. From sex to celebrities, from politics to good old rock and roll, this year's selection has all the hallmarks of an edgy teenager who's just found his father's porn collection. We caught up with festival director Etienne Zita to find out what some of this year's highlights will be.
The South African industry a couple of years ago, specifically the documentary industry, suffered some challenges when obviously the SABC had its financial problems, its financial meltdown. You know, like they say, with every challenge there's an opportunity. And what happened is, you know, the independent filmmakers took the opportunities to go out there and find alternative funding resources to make independent, auto-driven films. And this festival is a reflection of that, and we are very, very pleased about that.
Take the money and run.
And while we're talking controversy, some content they may raise a few hairs or eyebrows or maybe some crystal glasses is the latest music video by UNKLE featuring Nick Cave entitled Take the Money and Run. UNKLE.com tells us that the video brings to life the twisted undertones of a distinctive Nick Cave vocal washed down with a tall glass of champagne. Well, I'll drink to that. Have a sip of wine and take a drag of that thin cigarette for the next one. A beautifully crafted animation called Dripped that tells the story of an art thief who gains special powers from each painting he steals. Created as a tribute to Jackson Pollock, it has a wonderful French aesthetic mixed with the classical film noir style. And then hold on to your goat, everyone, because the Balkanology team is back in SA. Happening on the 11th of June in Joburg and on the 15th in Cape Town. Balkanology Greek Mythology will showcase Serbian band Shazalakazu and the fresh new Balkan beats. So if you want to get a little bit wild, Balkan style, visit onesmallseed.com and tell us of your best Balkanology party moment. Also just launched on onesmallseed.com is the Religion Clothing Competition, where for the next 6 weeks you can win awesome gear from their new autumn-winter collection. Log on to onesmallseed for more information. Then something cool to keep you busy this winter, Southern Comfort South Africa has just launched a national campaign called Creative Exchange, a competition that invites local young creatives to design a striking interpretation of the brand and its provenance. onesmallseed is collaborating with Southern Comfort on this creative endeavor, so stay tuned to our online platforms for all the up-to-date news. Lastly, we'd like to end with a tribute to the multi-talented artist-musician Dene Botha, aka DJ Solarize, who sadly passed away on the 5th of June. In issue 20 of onesmallseed, we featured an interview with Leon by Adrian Davies and have refeatured this article on onesmallseed.com. Rest in peace, Leon. You have and will continue to be an absolute inspiration to us all. That's it from us. Keep your comments coming, the lights bright, and the bullshit at bay. Adios y recuerda, las cámaras me encanta.
Jungle track within the belly of the beast. That's why we have no peace. Propose slave driver, your time is surely coming. See me in the field, 100 miles and running. I'm gunning for you quickly with the M16. I got my clip to the tip, I'm gonna empty the scene. Slave driver, your time is surely coming. See me in the field, 100 miles and running. I'm gunning for you quickly with the M16. I got my clip to the tip, I'm gonna empty the scene.
Our forefathers weren't the pilgrims.